What's up, guys, and welcome back. As you can see, we have finally made it to the finals of the tournament for the inaugural WWF Light Heavyweight Championship. The tournament started with 16 wrestlers, and now there are only two after Scotty Hotty defeated Jeff Hardy in the semifinals. And Jeff Hardy was my final sleeper pick in this tournament to get eliminated, which means once again, I am completely wrong about who I think the winner is going to be. And every tournament I've came up short. But before we get into this final match between Malenko versus Scotty Hotty, let's have a recap how both of these wrestlers got to this point. Started with Malenko. Malenko first eliminated X-Pac in the first round, then went on to the quarterfinals and eliminated Kurt Angle, then went on to the semifinals and eliminated Grandmaster Sexay. And now Dean Malenko will have a chance at becoming the inaugural WWF Light Heavyweight Champion. On the other hand, Scotty Hotty eliminated Christian in the first round, then went on to eliminate Crash in the quarterfinals, then went on to eliminate Jeff Hardy in the semifinals, and is now in the finals and will have a shot at becoming the WWF inaugural Light Heavyweight Champion. Well, the time for talk is over. It is time for the final match. One of these two men will become the inaugural WWF Light Heavyweight Champion. Well, let's find out, because this match begins now. Enjoy. Well, as you can see, Dean Malenko has done it. Dean Malenko has become the WWF inaugural Light Heavyweight Champion, which is pretty funny because Dean Malenko started off in this game as the WWF Light Heavyweight Champion and will now remain the WWF Light Heavyweight Champion in my No Mercy Universe. Dean Malenko is the first in-game champion to do that. All the other in-game champions so far has lost and not become my inaugural champion for my universe. But Dean Malenko deserves it all. He deserves all the credit for getting through this tournament and winning and becoming the WWF Light Heavyweight Champion. Now, the question is, what's next? And the answer to that is stay tuned, because in 1 week, we will have another tournament. But this time, we're switching things to the women's side, because in 1 week, we will have a tournament to crown the WWF Women's Champion. That's right. It is time to let the ladies compete, because one lady will be declared the inaugural WWF Women's Champion. The question is, who will it be? Who's all going to be in the tournament? What 16 women will have a chance at competing for the WWF Women's Champion? Well, stay tuned, y'all, because that will be in 1 week. Peace.